Good morning, class. I am Teacher Christine, your teacher for today's lesson. So last time we're done with the parts of a simple paragraph. So before we move on to the next topic, let us recall its basic parts. So what are the parts of a simple paragraph? We have the topic sentence, which tells you what the paragraph is all about. We also have the supporting details, which are additional details that support the topic sentence. And lastly, we have the concluding sentence, which serves to close the paragraph so that the readers know that they have finished reading the paragraph. By the way, I have brought things with me today. So I have thesaurus and a dictionary. What is the use of a dictionary and a thesaurus? Why do you think people use dictionary? Okay, that's what we're going to find out today in our lesson, mainly because our topic today is dictionary, thesaurus, and online sources. So at the end of this lesson, kids, you're expected to 1. Use resources such as dictionaries, thesauri, or online sources to find the meaning of words and state the meaning of each given word taken from such sources. So let's start this lesson with a simple activity. Okay, so what are you going to do here? You're going to find the meaning or give another term for each underlined item below and then write your answers in your notebook. So you will be given at least 5 minutes to do the task, and then after 5 minutes, we will immediately check your answer. Okay? Go! time's up. You have consumed 5 minutes already in this task. So we're now going to check your answers. Let's start with number 1. Last night, I saw a great movie. What is the meaning of the word great? So children, please remember that answers may vary according to the resources you are using right now. Okay? So great means we have magnificent. Okay? Number 2. The wind is blowing outside. What does blowing mean? It means blustering. Number 3. I think those two are friends. Friends means partners. Okay? Number 4. Christine is afraid of making a big mistake. So what does big mean? Big means huge. And number 5. The drive to get to the lake was really long. Long means far. Okay, so the other term for long could be far. Number 6. I am working on getting good grades. Working means toiling. Okay. 7. May feels like wearing something different. What does different mean? Different means unusual. And number 8. Our breakfast today was terrific. The other term for terrific is delicious. Okay. And number 9. I washed my hands because it felt dirty. Dirty means unclean. And last but not the least, number 10. The new English teacher is very kind. Kind means affectionate. Okay? I hope you got 10 over 10 here, kids. Okay, so let's move on. If some of you find it hard to do task number 1, there are actually a lot of helpful tools that aid us in finding and understanding the meaning of words. And these resources include dictionary, Thesaurus, and of course, the online sources. So with these tools, kids, search for meaning becomes easier and accessible. So at this juncture, we will be discussing each resource one by one. So let's start with dictionary. And what is a dictionary? A dictionary is a reference book that lists words in alphabetical order, and it gives meaning and other details of listed words. So a dictionary class can have many different features that can give you a great deal of information about a word beyond just the meaning. So they are helpful or useful to find the proper spelling of a word, and some will show you how the word is phonetically pronounced. In many cases, they provide you with a list of possible synonyms and antonyms which can be helpful reference when you are writing. As you can see in the picture, words in a dictionary can appear in alphabetical order. So each listed word is called an entry word. Again, we call it entry word. So there will actually be lots of entries for each letter of the alphabet. So you have to use the guide word at the top of the page to help you. Okay, the guide word tells you what the first or last word on the page of the dictionary is. So we have that one. So on top are what we call guide words. Okay, so the pair of words written in bold at the topmost part of the dictionary is what we call guide words. So the first guide word is the first word on the page, while the second guide word is the last word on the page. So we have the guide words enfold, okay, and entwine in this dictionary page. So in this example, kids, it means that the entry word engineer is in between the guide words enfold and entwine. Okay? It also tells us the part of speech the word belongs to. Actually, every word can be categorized as part of a speech based on its function in a sentence. So in English class, there are 8 parts of a speech. So we have the nouns, pronouns, verbs, adverbs, adjectives, prepositions, conjunctions, and the yikes, interjections. Usually, abbreviated noun is written in N. Yes. V for verb, ADJ for adjective, ADV for adverb, prep for preposition, pro for pronoun, and CONJ for conjunction, INTERJ for interjection. Okay? Do not forget that. Let us try to find the meaning of the word enhance in the dictionary. So what are we going to do first? First, you need to check what letter the word begins with. So, in this case, it's letter E. So you have to turn the pages of your dictionary to find words that start with letter E. So next, you have to check the second letter of the word you're looking for. So it's letter N. Okay, for the word enhance, the second letter is N. Okay, next you will need to check the third letter of the word, fourth, and so on in order to find it. So it takes a little practice to find words quickly, kids. Please remember that. Okay, and here is it. So you're going to scan down until you find the word you're looking for. So we have the word enhance. Okay, what does it mean? Now that you have found the word, look at its meaning. So enhance means to increase in value, importance, attractiveness, and to heighten. Okay, that is the meaning of the word enhance. So here, kids, you can also see what part of speech the word belongs to. So the word enhance is it's V. That is, yes, you're correct. It's a verb. So if it is your first time using a dictionary, you might struggle finding the meaning of a word. But if you're going to do it regularly and practice it every day, then you will eventually find it easier to find the meaning of words in a dictionary. Okay, so that's it. Let's move on, kids. So this time we have the Thesaurus. And what is a Thesaurus? Thesaurus class is a book of words and their synonyms. So aside from a dictionary, you could also use a thesaurus in finding the meaning of a word. Okay, so when we say Thesaurus class, this is a tool that is found mostly on paper box that lists synonyms of words you are using in your own work. They can be helpful references tools when you are writing or creating sentences. They can be found arranged in a dictionary style or concept-driven arrangement, and the dictionary style is the most common form you can find. So let's see what enhance mean using a thesaurus. Okay, so we have here the list of synonyms for the word enhance. So according to this book, enhance could also mean boost, build up, upgrade, and so on. Okay, so actually, kids, a thesaurus will give you a long list of synonyms for a word and can be very helpful to find appropriate synonyms for your writing. However, one thing to be careful of when using a thesaurus is that some words have slightly different meanings or meant to be used in different ways. So this book, kids, is really helpful, especially when you are writing. So by learning what other words you can use, you can adjust the tone of your writing or your speech, helping you to be as effective as possible. Okay, so moving on, let's have the online sources. Okay, so aside from using a dictionary and thesaurus in finding the meaning of a word, we could also use online sources like Google, which is very familiar to everyone. We have Yahoo, Bing, Safari, and so on. So in these trying times, the use of online learning tools like this has really increased. So almost everything you wanted to know is accessible online. So one click away, kumbaga, di ba? So this pandemic has triggered new ways of learning. So we just don't resort to using books like the way we used to do in school during our face-to-face classes, but digital learning has emerged as necessary resource for students like you in this new normal setup. Okay. Online sources are helpful tools and platforms in finding meaning of an unknown or unfamiliar word. So by just typing the word in the search tab of a website or search engine, definitions, synonyms, antonyms, and sometimes word usage may appear. With the wide accessibility of internet everywhere, searching has become more convenient nowadays. So actually, if you want to find a thesaurus online, there are many available options. Okay, these online thesauruses are up to date and they can give you a long list of words to use in place of the word to which you began. So these are accessible from anywhere with an internet connection, and they allow you to always have this option available to you when you are online. Okay, for online dictionary, you are just going to type dictionary.com in the search tab, and this will be the result. See, you look at the screen. This is it. Dictionary.com is your best source to find out the meaning of words and their synonyms. Using dictionary.com, look for the meaning of the word enhance. Sige nga, let's try. Okay, it could be, yes, that's it. Enhance means to raise to a higher degree, to intensify, to magnify. Okay? What about thesaurus.com? Okay, for online thesaurus, you're just going to write thesaurus.com in the search tab to be directed to the site, and this is the result. Okay, let's look for the meaning of the word enhance in thesaurus.com. Okay, so that's it. That's the result. Okay, it could be add to, appreciate, augment, boost, build, depending on the sentence you are using. Okay, so the word you're going to choose for the synonyms of the word enhance depends on your sentence. Okay, so moving on, we have Google. So just open Google window, go to search bar, and type the word you wanted to check, and the result will appear as fast as 3 seconds. Let's say, for example, you want to search the word enhance in Google. So you're just going to type enhance in the search bar. And this is the result. Enhance means, okay, intensify, increase, or further improve the quality, value, or extent of. So that's it. I hope you were able to grab something in this lesson, kids. So let's have an activity to check your understanding about the topic. So we'll have learning task number 2. For this task, you are going to use a dictionary. Okay, choose the letter of the correct guide words for each word and then write your answers in your notebook. So this is a 10-item test. So you will be given 5 minutes per slide to answer the items. Okay, let's have the first slide for number 1 to 5. Go! Okay, so it's time to check your answers. Let's start number 1. So, the word for number 1 is pool. The answer is letter B. So, it means that pool is in between the words poem and pot. Okay, for number 2, we have the word save, and the guide words for the word save is same and say. Okay, it means that save is in between the words same and say. And for number 3, we have jump. The guide words for the word jump is joke, juniper. 4, we have the word wash. And the guide words for wash is letter V. Wash, water. And last, we have number 5 for this slide. We have the word dawn. The guide words is dash, day. Okay, so it's letter A. For number 6, monkey, the guide words are mole, mount. 7, we have compress. The answer is letter C. Compare, comprise. Number 8, we have bagpipe. And it's between the words bug, bear. Number 9, car. Car is it in between the words candle, cart. And number 10, the last item for this learning task, we have international. Okay, international is between internal and internis. Okay, I hope you got 10 over 10 here. Okay, so let's move on to the next learning task. So for this task, kids, you're going to copy the following in your notebook and use your dictionary to answer the following questions. So please remember that answers for this learning task may vary depending on the resource you are using. Okay, you have 3 minutes to do this. Go! So let's check your answers. For this learning task, kids, just like what I've said a while ago, kids, because we might be using different types of dictionaries, answers here may vary. So it means that your answers may be different with my answers, like the pages, the number of word that comes before. So in this task, I'm using an old but still functional dictionary. So let's check. For number 1, on what page do the words that begin with letter S starts? Okay, in my dictionary, it is on page 693. Okay, what about you? Okay, so let's move on to number 2. On what page is the word conversion written? Conversion is written on page 163. And conversion means change. Okay, for number 3, what part of speech does O belong? Answer is, we should have the same answer here, interjection. That's it. Number 4, how many definitions does the word panel have? In my dictionary, it has 6 definitions. Okay, and number 5, what word comes before vacation in your dictionary? The word that comes before vacation in my dictionary is the word vacate. For number 6, on what page is the word apothecary found in your dictionary? In my dictionary, it is found on page 32. How many syllables are there in the word summary? Sa-ma-ri. So how many syllables? It's 3 syllables. So we should have the same answer here. Number 8, what is the pronunciation of the word raucous? So here's the pronunciation according to my dictionary. Raucous. And number 9, what are the guide words on page 25 of your dictionary? Page 25 is amputate and ancient. Amputate and ancient. Okay, did you get it? And number 10, what is the first dictionary definition that you can find for the word virus? In my dictionary, it means a very simple organism capable of causing disease. That's it. Okay, I hope you also got the answers for the questions in this learning task. So let's move on to learning task number 4. For learning task number 4, you are going to copy the puzzle below in your notebook and then search and encircle the hidden words. Okay, you will be given 1 minute to do this task. Go! Okay, so let's check your answers. So we have the first word. Unless is found on the topmost part of the puzzle. We also have the word ounce. Okay. We have convince. Okay, we also have scold. Public. Culture. And we have the word really. And the last one is condition. Okay, so these are the 8 hidden words in this puzzle. Okay, I hope you got 8 over 8. This time, let's move on to learning task number 5. For learning task number 5, you're going to use a thesaurus to find a suitable replacement for each underlined word. Okay, if you do not have a thesaurus book, you may go to thesaurus.com to find a suitable replacement for each word and each item. So you will be given 5 minutes to do this. Go! so time's up. Let's check your answer. For number 1, okay, so the synonym for the word bound is tied. I've chosen the word tied for this item. Number 2, there is no benefit in cheating on a test. Benefit could mean advantage. There is no advantage in cheating on a test. Number 3, I would like a wee bit of chocolate. What is the synonym of the word wee? Okay, I would like a tiny bit of chocolate cake. 4, mother asked us to stop all the clamor. And number 5, my little brother is very obstinate. Obstinate could be stubborn. My little brother is very stubborn. Okay, what word could be used to replace the word summit for number 6? We have the word top. The climbers reached the mountaintop before nightfall. Number 7, exceptional. We could use the word excellent. She is an excellent flute player. And number 8, we have the word keepsake. To replace the word keepsake, we have souvenir. Okay, the postcard is a souvenir from our trip. And number 9, we have the word query. I will address your question in class tomorrow. Okay, so we could use the word question to replace the word query. And last, number 10, are you certain that you locked the door? Certain means sure. Okay, the word sure could be used to replace certain in the question. Are you certain that you locked the door? Okay, so before we end learning task 5, how are we going to find the meaning of unfamiliar words to us? Okay, meanings of unfamiliar words or unknown words can be discovered using various resources such as dictionary, very good, thesaurus, and online sources. Okay? So this time, kids, we will have learning task 6. Read the story. Create a more interesting story by using a thesaurus in finding the synonym for each word in the parentheses. So be sure to choose a semantically correct word in making sense of the story. So you may write your answers in your notebook. You are given 10 minutes to do this activity. Go! Okay, so since 10 minutes is up, we're now going to check your answers. Again, kids, reminder, answers in this learning task may vary. Okay, but be sure to choose the appropriate word for each sentence. Okay, number 1. Tita Lori and the bud each. What could be used to replace the word bud? Could be awful. Okay, it was a scorching hot afternoon at the veggie farm. Tita Lori had been thriving in the plantation since daybreak. She looked up at the fiery sun and wished she could go swimming in the cold river nearby. All at once, Tita Lori had a plan. She decided that a swim was just what she needed. She go down to the river and hop in. So these are the answers. Next, a smile spread across her face as she floated on the water. The enjoyable swim didn't take long. However, all of a sudden, Tita Lori let out a scream that could be heard in the next barangay. She jumped out of the water as though she had been shot by a gun. She wiggled and squirmed, trying to discover the source of her discomfort. Finally, after one immense shake, a large tilapia came flopping out of her skirt. Seeing the small but fat fish made Tita Lori giggle so hard that she had hiccups for 2 days. Okay? So, those are the answers for this learning task, kids. Okay? So, let's move on to the next learning task. Okay. For this learning task, we're going to find the answers to the questions below by searching the net using the links. Okay, write your answers in your notebooks. You will also be given 10 minutes to do this last learning task. Go! So here are the answers for number 1. For number 2, number 3, and number 4. Thank you, kids. I hope you learned something today. Till our next meeting. See you!